Okay, this is just a quick tutorial on how to use the Bioware software. This is obviously for your assessment in the Mechanics of Human Movement module. I just want to re-emphasize that using the software and being able to click the right buttons has no bearing on your overall grade. So please don't stress about this. This video is just simply here to give you a bit of confidence and just so that you can familiarize yourself to some degree with the software if you haven't already during the practical sessions that you've had. So this video should not make or comprise the bulk of your revision material. Certainly use it, but you will be marked based on your understanding of the theory of force plate analysis, being able to interpret the data, apply Newton's laws of motion, and cover all the things that we've already discussed in your lectures. So please do bear that in mind. Anyway, with that said, let's crack on. You may have noticed that I'm not actually using the Bioware software. I'm actually doing this tutorial in Excel, but regardless, it's just ever so slightly easier for me in terms of making this video, but the principles are still the same. So here is a screenshot of the Bioware software. It's fairly uninspiring. The only button that you will need to click on this screen is this one that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the left. This is the Acquire Data button. Once you select this button, the following dialog box will come up. Let's just make that a bit bigger. So in this box you can see some of the information. Well, you will be familiar with the information in this box. You're able to see which force plate you're collecting data from, and you will be collecting all of your data from the east plate. That will not change. I'm not going to be sneaky and change that to the west plate, or perhaps the, I don't know, some mythical north or south plate that we don't have. That will always be the same, so you don't need to worry about that. Sampling length is something that you'll need to pay attention to. You need to make sure that that is an appropriate period of time with which you can collect your data, whether it's the walking, running or jumping trial. Sampling rate, you will not need to change this, but you might need to explain what sampling rate is and how it changes and varies if we're using the force plate for research purposes. And then the main thing that you need to concentrate on is this weight button. Because the first thing you'll want to do is weigh your participants. So let's pretend we've clicked on that button. That brings up this additional dialog box, the body weight box. You should ensure that your participant is off the force plate at this moment in time. The box will come up and the weight value that you will see will fluctuate between plus or minus 0.1 or 2 of a Newton, so very low. It's just simply picking up on any changes or disturbance in the air that's passing over it. Once you've opened this box, you can get your participant to step on. That will then obviously register their weight. You need to wait for your participant to stand still for a significant enough period of time that this value stabilizes. And then once you're happy with it, you can click OK and continue with your analysis. So after that, we click on, so we come back to the Acquire Trial box, and you've weighed your participant, and now you just need to click Start. Once you've clicked Start, this additional box will come up. Oh, whoops, big. This additional box will come up. I've put these two next to each other so you can see them. So acquisition status will come up, but then that will automatically be overcast by this box here, the Bioware box that says press enter to begin acquisition. Now, the only thing that you need to be mindful of here is if you are doing a walking or running trial, you set your participant off, then you click OK and just make sure that they make contact with the plate with the appropriate foot. If you're doing a vertical jump trial, you need to make sure that the participant stands on the plate, then you click OK. So for the jump trial, you click Start. You click Start on the Acquire Data button or click the start on the acquired data window, your participant will be off the force plate at this point. You then let them step on. In the meantime, this window will open, the Bioware window, and once the participant is on the force plate, you can then click OK and they can perform the jump. So the vertical jump test is the only test that you'll be performing where the participant starts on the force plate. Okay, and that is pretty much it. Once you click OK on here, you will simply get this. You will simply get a box that comes up with something like this. Acquisition status, just letting you know that it's collecting data, and then your force trace will be displayed on the screen for you. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and good luck with your review.